The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Gets it out fast. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Memphis Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Bell. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Memphis picking up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He said, owie.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be
Oh, come on. One block. One block. Hold your block. That's all you got. Hold your block.
Golden Hurricane offense comes back
Hold
on
your block.
the field. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Alford. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. That's caught. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Harris. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single
Why are we so slow?
is available here on 2nd down.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Not really looking to score threes. It would have been a 50-yard field goal attempt. The offense trying to convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his man. It's Henry.
What the hell was that, man?
Much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Move. I told you to move.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a run there. Moved him forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's
far away from him.
just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dupree. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll try to get outside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. The option look. He'll toss it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Alford. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third. Ball is loose.
Yes!
Defense
Yes!
swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Alford. Grabbed in the middle, it's Foley. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They take the lead with the 6.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
One more momentum. Come on.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big
How
side.
did he?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point.
Oh.
First one of the game.
No! No! Ah!
And they'll bring him down
Oh
to
my
get the
God.
offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Alfred. Works the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this
slow at times.
Is
like sometimes like
first and goal from the 9.
Fast as hell. Other times you're slower.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he is looking really good.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want...
Breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother!
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Please, Tulsa, nowhere to be seen.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Finds his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times
offense, defense, the offensive pass interference. Come on, I was going to pick that bad boy.
And the big play has been a non-issue.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what I want.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Throws to the back. It's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Memphis wants to move quickly. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23.
Why did my guy free?
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but it's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 10 over Colorado State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that.
Bro, get out of my way, man. Come on.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Harris.
Come on, come on, come on. I knew how you were lined up. It's going to be good. Too bad you're slow.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Alford.
God damn it.
There's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Where's
the defense on that last play. It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. There he goes. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on its way to picking up the first. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Dupree. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds.
How are you with him?
Now first and goal.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Touchdown, Tiger. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you need. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot?
Let's go.
Tie the game up late.
Bounced off his feet.
What a big play by this defense. You give up the touchdown. You don't get discouraged. You blow up
Something
tight
stupid.
coverage on the 2-point conversion. And now, more importantly, you still have the lead late in this football game.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling. The best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He's in there for the 2, and now the lead stands at 10.
Tulsa, 29. Memphis, 19.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Oh, it feels good to get that win.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
Well, you got the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left. So you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flat.